hello to Diva's 2 cents, where we take complicated matters and we simplify them for the masses. As you know, my name is Diva Mejias, and we air every Friday at 4 p.m. Central Time. And if you've been listening to us and you like this content, can you please like it and share it? Go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. There are others out there that really need to hear this content. Thank you. Today we have MarkJKohler, and we've got 3 strategies that are going to help the small business owners impact their tax liabilities. Hello, Mark. How are you? Thank you for joining us again.
Oh, I am so excited to be here, and I love helping small business owners. I know, Diva, you're doing the same, and anybody watching here, you're in the right place. This is going to rock.
Okay, so we need 3 strategies, Mark. My favorite one is the board of directors. Which one is yours?
Well, I love the board of directors strategy. One of my favorites, because if you have an LLC, any of you watching or listening, and you have a corporation, a little small business structure, you don't even have to have an LLC or a corporation. You could be a sole proprietorship. You can immediately today sit down and have a board meeting. And you can invite your children, your spouse, your significant other, your parents, your best friend, the 4 to 5, 7 people that you associate with on a regular basis, and ask them to serve on your board. And that's a very valid and legitimate tax strategy, because those board meetings are going to be a write-off, travel and dining, and any other expenses you might incur with those people. If you're supporting adult children, they can serve on your board for compensation. So now we're opening the door to so many tax write-offs and involving family in your business or close friends. And it's also a great asset protection tool, because now you're legitimizing your business even further. You're having your quarterly or annual meetings. You're taking your business more serious. And from a business standpoint, you're doing more planning, more projections and budgeting and talking about your business. It's so hard for a business owner once in a while to step back and look at the forest. And the board meeting gives you that opportunity. And then you say, well, who's on my board? The people you hang out with. Young or old, male or female, corporate or business, it doesn't matter. Get them involved and tell them what you're doing and have a board meeting. And it just unlocks so many other strategies. That's probably one of my favorites.
I know. I love it because it helps you bring also some expertise to your business, because you may not know marketing, and you can bring someone in that's an expert in marketing that can help you. I mean, it just opens up a lot. That's one of my favorite ones as well. Hey, Mark, what's the second one? What do you have for us?
Well, the second one is kind of related to the board of directors strategy, and that is getting your family on payroll. So many small business owners, it's all about family. They employ their children or their parents or their spouse or brother, sister, whatever. I think that you can't talk about small business without talking about family. And so the strategy is business owners will pay taxes and then give their kids money or support them, under age 18, or maybe they're headed off to college. And so we pay taxes at our bracket level, which is typically higher, and then we support the children. Well, we need to change that equation. And as a tax advisor, it's very obvious and clear and a very valid and honest strategy is to say, hey, my kids are helping in the business. My parents are helping, whoever, best friends, whatever. Anybody you're helping financially, quit paying taxes and giving them money, put them on the payroll, give them a 1099 and take a tax write-off. So all of my kids get a 1099 at the end of the year for things I might be helping them with. And in turn, they help me. They know it's not a free ride. They're helping out in the business in one way or another. They could be helping on rental properties, in the operations, in travel and workshops and events, marketing. The list goes on and on. And so I would recommend to any business owners out there, figure out where your dollars are going after you pay your taxes. Could we involve family in the mix and take a write-off earlier on?
Oh, absolutely. Great. Now your kids are older than 19. So how about the ones have younger ones, like 15-year-olds? Because we can easily have them on the payroll, right? And divert some of those dollars that they're going to get and split them and let them open up a Roth IRA. And I mean, what do you think about that?
Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're going next level, Diva. And the beauty is, any of you out here watching or listening, Diva is your source. She's a certified tax advisor in my program. She's one of our leaders. She's amazing. She does such a great job. And so she's throwing me softballs. But it's an honor, again, to be here in your presence, Diva, because you just know this stuff. And so anybody listening and have children or family members you're supporting, you want to get on the horn with Diva and do a Zoom call and pay for some consultation time. And she's going to save you 10 times whatever you pay her. Because those kids under age 18, there's a method to do this. You want to follow the procedures under IRS tax law of how to pay a family member properly. And too many accountants out there will just put kids on a W-2. That is not the best method. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, I'm going to give my kid a 1099. Are they under age 18? That's a bad strategy. Mm-hmm. There's ways to do this. And it's a big conversation. So get with Diva and talk about, what do I do next in 2024 to integrate my family into my business and take more write-offs and save more taxes?
Yeah. Well, one of my favorite strategies as well, because I'm also a realtor, by the way, but I'm a real estate investor. I'm also a real estate investor, and I have long-term rentals. Now, I understand the strategies of short-term rentals and long-term rentals, but what are your thoughts on short-term rentals, Mark?
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm actually going to just roll it back and say rentals in general. I mean, Diva, you're turning me on here. I just love rental real estate as a wealth building tool, as a tax saving tool, as a family integration tax strategy on a daily basis tool. I mean, there's just so many benefits of rental real estate. And this would definitely be in my top 3 of strategies for every American. And that is investing in real estate on a regular basis. And I've done 10,000 consultations. I have. And I have the honor and blessing of meeting with client after client on Zoom calls or in person over the last 25 years. And I'll tell you, there's a pattern I've seen over and over again. My wealthy clients, well over 95% of them, seriously, and I'll, hand on a Bible here, my wealthy clients own rental real estate. They just do. It's just, now it doesn't mean all their assets are in real estate, but a good chunk of them. And they understand the tax benefits and the wealth building benefits and all of the strategies that go with it. And so if you're like, well, I don't want to buy rental real estate and I don't have money and I've got bad credit and Mark, that's crazy. And hey, put your guard down. You don't have to be rich to buy real estate. You don't have to have great credit to buy real estate. There's partnering opportunities. You can invest with your retirement accounts. You can learn acquisition strategies that could involve no money down or creative financing strategies. But I'm telling you, if you want to live on cash flow and tax preferred investments in the next 10, 20 years, you've got to start integrating real estate into your equation. And so, Diva, I'm just so grateful that you brought it up as one of the top 3 strategies.
Oh, yeah. At the Tax and Legal Conference 360, there's a slew of different workshops on short-term rentals, long-term rentals, you name it. We've got it. So awesome. Yep. Well, thank you. Yep. There you go. 3 strategies, right? Board of directors, putting your children on payroll, and real estate strategies. So there you go. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me, and thanks for all you're doing. And if any of these strategies resonate with any of you listening here, do a little more research. Continue to learn from Diva. Make sure you're tuning in every week. Set up a consultation with her at least quarterly. She's got an advisory service program where you can have regular meetings. And that's what we do at our network around the country, is just make sure we're constantly talking with our clients about this. And Diva, just keep up the good work. I love what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate you. Take care.
Take care.
Recording stopped.